Hi again guys, welcome to another replay cast. This time we've got one hell of a match in the IS-7 lined up. We've got Blacknyte playing it for us today. We're in a tier 10 match on Mountain Pass. Thank you Steam. Steam just popping up when I'm recording there, thanks very much. Anyway, Blacknyte in the IS-7, he's got 2 marks of excellence as of the start of this match. I'm going to say right now, that's not going to be the case after the match. Spoiler alert. So, he's in 3-5-7 matchmaking. 3 tier 10s per team. Enemy team have 2 IS-7s. And then they've got a 113. There's the first of the IS-7s. Bit of a strange move from that guy, gotta say. Charging down there in an IS-7, not the best of things he could be doing for his team. Meanwhile, Blacknyte stealing a little bit of spotting from the rest of his team there, and bouncing a couple of shots. One from the 1390 and one from the KV-4 for 390, which suggests that the KV-4 has the D25T, which, well, in fact, he will do, because the Top Gun has 320 alpha. Blacknyte lining a shot up on the 113, goes right through the roof it looks like. Well, now lining a shot up on the Patriot. That was a really nice high roll on the 113 by the way, 573. This is a 490 alpha gun remember, and that was 506. And it tracked the Patriot, so a nice little bit of extra assistance damage there. Meanwhile, that 113, well, he's kind of regretting his life choices right now, as is that 1390 who just got high rolled on again by Blacknyte for 522. Blacknyte once again getting some spotting from that as well. Lining up a shot on that Oho. And low rolls. For the first time this match, 439 from a 490 alpha gun. Meanwhile, the friendly T-30 has gone blue and has been destroyed by the friendly IS-3. Blacknyte now trying to deal with the threat to his flank, which is the T-32, the T-44, and the T-30. T-30 fires, Blacknyte gets to poke and put a shot through the machine gun port for another high roll of 555. It certainly seems like Blacknyte's IS-7 has a 75% chance to high roll, because there's another one there, 519. My IS-7 never rolls as high as this. God damn it, Blacknyte. Can I have your high rolls, please? I would like those high rolls. Now gets a shot on the T-32. Once again a high roll and through the rear drive wheel, tracking him. No assistance because there's no one there to blast him in the face. Enemy T-44 decides just to track Blacknyte. Doesn't really do much else. Now Blacknyte gets to finish off the T-30, however. T-32 still trying desperately to shoot Blacknyte's teammates, but instead donks a shot into the ground and Blacknyte just blasts the T-44 in the side. But for only the second low roll this game. There have been no average rolls, it's been 2 low rolls and everything else has been a high roll. And now getting another shot on the T-32. Once again a really high roll, 551, and a tracking shot as well. KV-4 unfortunately finishes off the friendly IS-3, but Blacknyte is going to finish off the T-32 here. All he needed was an average roll, and he got exactly what he needed. Now he's gonna, well, he's going after the T-44 and the KV-4, rams the T-44, tracks the T-44, ends up blasting the KV-4, but again a low roll. Bounces the KV-4's shot, and then, well, that's gonna hurt. Yep, 540. Again, a high roll. Yeah, can I have your IS-7 damage rolls, Blacknyte? Because I never get as many high rolls as this. And of course, just blasts the KV-4 for the rest of his health. Meanwhile, enemy team have managed to get round and are getting close to the spawn and the capture. The enemy T-10 spotted there on, well, H9. And there is a VK4502B there as well. Enemy team are now losing 9-10 as the arty goes down. Meanwhile, the TVP VTU is for some reason just herp-derping his way towards the enemy base. It might be that he's trying to get shots on the back of that IS-7 who's still lurking on H4 there. But that's of no concern for us right now, as Blacknyte is heading towards the friendly cap circle to help this IS-4 deal with this T10, who's just lost a lot of health, and Blacknyte just finishes him off. Didn't even need to high roll on him there. Now the VK4502B is in the cap and is firing full premium. Yes, because he really needs that 311 pen when there's an IS-7 with his lower plate on show, just driving straight forward at you. Yes, that's clearly what's needed. So Blacknyte tracks him, takes another hit from the APCR spamming VK through the front of the turret because it wasn't quite fully facing the VK, and so it flattened out a little bit, just enough for the APCR to go through, and then bounces a shot, and now there's no way for this VK to get out of here. He's tracked, he's on low health, and the IS-4 high rolls like a motherfucker. That was a 440 alpha gun and it rolled for 511, so, you know, Russian guns. Also, once again, the first shot that Blacknyte actually penned on the VK was a low roll, but of course it's immediately followed by a high roll the very next shot. Anyway, down to 4-3. Friendly TVP is trying to cap. That means that's going to relieve some pressure on Blacknyte, the friendly E75 and the friendly IS-4. There's the enemy OHO spotted. And now the TVP is in hot water. He's not going to want to sit around trying to fight those two at the same time. So, TVP backs out of the cap. Looks like he's going to try and climb the hill to get away and then slip down the other side. Away from the enemy tanks, that is. That IS-7 is on low health, as is the OHO, but the other IS-7, who we've not really seen much of until now, is on full health. This is a problem. This is a problem because the E75 is only on 540. That's a one-shot if they high roll. Well, if they roll high enough. The TVP is on 116 health, and the IS-4 wasn't on that much either. Well, no, just about half. So that's not exactly ideal. Meanwhile, Blacknyte has fired all of his AP rounds, now down to APCR and HE. There's the IS-7 on full health, who takes a shot from the friendly E75 and Blacknyte. There it is. Of course, a high roll, as expected, because that seems to be all Blacknyte has been getting this match, apart from... He's only low rolled, like actual low rolls, 3 times, maybe 4? The rest have been kill shots, so, you know, Russian guns. They either roll super high or super low. There's no in between, unless you kill something that's on your average damage. Because reasons. Alright, now he's pushing forward to put pressure on the remaining enemy tanks, because they do have the numbers advantage, if only slightly. Friendly IS-4 is slowly creeping his way around. There's the IS-7 that he just blasted in the face for 511. Friendly E75 is hoping to try and get a shot, but there's the OHO. He doesn't need to even aim for a weak spot, and so just blats the E75 in the face with HE. Blacknyte now going in, he just decides to take the hit to finish off the OHO. He doesn't want that derp gun sitting around ready to fire for much longer. Meanwhile, the TVP is going in, trying to get the side of the IS-7. That's not going to happen, however. But Blacknyte does, once again, high roll. Not quite as high. I'd say it's closer to average there. Get another shot into the IS-7. And the IS-4 has finished off the other IS-7 and is now making his way around. Blacknyte puts a final high roll shot in. The enemy IS-7 finishes him off, but the IS-4 is on hand to claim the final kill. So, of course, that was an ace tanker. That was Blacknyte's third mark of excellence. He got a high caliber and a Confederate for that match. He ended up picking up 10,170 damage, 5 kills, 1,497 base XP, and one hell of a healthy profit, despite having to fire all his AP, all of his, well, not quite all of his APCR, definitely a good few of them though. He made 143,000 credits, spent a good chunk on ammunition and repairs, not much on consumables because he did only use a small repair kit, and there he made a 72,000 credit profit, which in tier 10 is absolutely ridiculous. Normally you make either a slight loss or a very, very small credit gain when it comes to tier 10 matches. And his base XP of 1,492 was boosted to 2,245 with his premium account. Of course, the premium account also boosting his credits. And so that was one hell of a match from Blacknyte there. Unfortunately, not getting to finish off the enemy IS-7 for the top gun. However, a friendly IS-4 being there on 933 health, there was no way he was not going to get the kill there. He had all the time in the world, so that was a pretty safe win in the end, but 100% for sure, this match would have not been anywhere near as easy for the team had Blacknyte not been there. And in fact, the enemy IS-7 had a really good match as well. One of them did. Actually, interestingly, the one who did, of the two who did best, was the one who charged down into the lake bed right at the start, which is really weird because that is normally quite suicidal if you do that really early on. However, he actually had a good game, so GG's to him. But in the end, Blacknyte carried his team like an absolute boss. I'm sure he's really happy to get that third mark of excellence, as well as one hell of a match under his belt. Anyway, that's all from me for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you next time.